was a good one. How y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
Welcome back.
Yeah, been a long 6 months.
We'll go with Kelly.
Jae'Sean, there's been a few interesting years in Houston for you. Now, in a team full of older, experienced players, and you're coming back healthy, what are you looking for to achieve both on and off the floor with these guys?
I mean, the biggest thing is just to get back to winning. I think the rebuild's over, and like you said, we got a lot of great addition and great pieces added to our roster this year, and a new coaching staff. So I'm excited about this training camp, getting to learn about each other, learn about my teammates, and get that camaraderie and get the season started. I think we're about to be a week away from finally playing, and I know guys got the itch because I do.
Adam.
The group that you were with for your very first training camp, you're the only one left at this point. Just what is this like right now, being in this with this team, and you've kind of seen it all now these last 3 years?
Yeah, it's really crazy. It's like a blur. I mean, like you said, this is my 4th media day, and they just go by so fast. I can't believe it's my 4th year, not only in the NBA but with this organization. And I think we all have the same focus, and that's just to get back to playing winning Rocket basketball.
Some of the vets have come in here and said that they've already seen there's a certain hunger to sort of get out of the pattern of the last 3 years. Do you see a difference in sort of the expectations, having the only guy who's been here for all 3, the attitude of this team and its expectations that has changed over the years?
Not necessarily. I think every year, from a player standpoint, we come in, we try to win games. That's been my expectation since day one. I think this year, just with the roster that we've built over this off season, we just have guys that have been there before, guys that have won and gotten to the playoffs. So, they're gonna teach us and help us through how to win those close games. I think in the past there were games that we could have won and we just came up short, and just having guys that know how to win and have been on that stage is going to benefit us as a team.
Jackson.
Jae'Sean, you've got a team now with some major acquisitions this offseason, bringing in a new head coach with Ime, who's got kind of a defensive edge about him. Guys like Fred, Dylan, defense guys, yourself, you're a defense-first guy, Jabari, Tari. What can this Rockets team be defensively this season?
Yeah, I think we're going to be a matchup problem for a lot of teams just because we have so many guys that can guard multiple positions, which is going to put them in a bind. And like you said, we just have so much talent, not only offensively but defensively on this roster, so we can throw out different lineups and just try to make it as hard as possible for other teams to score.
Jae'Sean, you've been in the city long enough to see the success that the Astros have had. You said you were at the game on yesterday, the Texans' victory over the Pittsburgh Steelers, and you just felt that energy and what they're trying to, build over there. How important is it to you to bring that type of feeling, that winning feeling, back to the Toyota Center?
I mean, like you just said, I mean, this city loves its sports teams, and it's a credit to them. I know that. Not only us, but the Texans and over the years have had some hard years, but just to see those fans still fill those seats and still support us through those hard times, they deserve to see us win. And I think it's fair to say that we're going to put our best foot forward. And we've been working hard this off season, and we got some guys in here that are ready and willing to do whatever it takes to win, and they should be excited because we are.
You only missed 6 total games your first 2 years in the league. Just how hard was it for you last year to only playing 31?
Yeah, I'm a guy that don't like to miss games, and that has been my whole focus this off season, is just to get back to being me. And I got to give a credit to the training staff, Scott Neller, who's just been with me hours and hours in there, getting me back to full strength. And I'm excited to see the work that we put in this offseason pay off this season coming up. So I still got to do my things to make sure that I'm prepared, but I'm in a great spot, and that's a credit to him.
Sure.
What's some of the things you think you improved on as far as your overall game from year one up until now? How can you kind of incorporate that into this new team and new teammates and a new philosophy?
Yeah, I think over these 4 years, 3 years that I've been here, my position has changed. Almost every year. So just having an all-around feel of being in different positions and learning different positions, I think I can be a valuable piece for this roster because I can be placed anywhere. And that's just my whole mindset is just to be available and be ready and willing to do whatever Coach Ime and the team needs me to do.
Kelly.
Jae'Sean, in this new era, he's talked a lot about spacing and the importance of having as much space for shooting and stuff like that. Where do you come into the equation in terms of having the ball in your hand and creating for others and trying to maximize that space available?
Yeah, just with the guys that we have on this roster, I think we're going to be a better shooting team. I thought last year we could have been a better shooting team that we showed. And with more shooters out on the court, it's going to open up a lot more opportunities for me. And my job is to attack those lanes and hit the open guy and see what mismatches we have. And I think with the roster we have that we're going to be a matchup problem for teams.
Jackson.
Jae'Sean, last year's media day, I asked you to pick one word to describe the team, and you said electric. So I figured we'll do it again this year. What, if you had to pick one word to describe this team this year, what would it be?
Hungry. I think everybody from the staff to the players here have something to prove. The guys that have been here, I think we're all hungry to win, get back to winning basketball. And, the guys coming in, they've had some success in their career, but this is just a whole new team and a whole new era of Rockets basketball. So I think hunger is the word to just prove ourselves right.
Last one, Kim.
Hey, Jae'Sean, can you talk about the young guys, the rookies coming in? We talked a lot about the veterans. What have you seen from them? Just your thoughts about the young guys.
All our young guys are hard workers. There's times where we got to shut the gym down because guys just want to come in and put shots up and get better. And not only are they're hard workers, but they're actually great people to be around. Min and Cam, those guys are, they walk in a room and they light up a room. So I think that they're going to have very long careers here just because of their work ethic. They always check their boxes, and I'm excited to see what they do this year.
Thank you, Jae'Sean.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.